What to know about reopening Thailand is key to survival. This is me, Joe Shalavit from Voice Online, and I'll be telling you all about it. 19 new cases was reported on April 21st and went down to 13 new cases on the 23rd. Some say the numbers show that Thailand is coping well with COVID-19 crisis, but not the experts from Singapore though. Simon Tay, chairman of think tank Singapore Institute of International Affairs, suggested that number of testing in Southeast Asia are far too low, and governments must act very quickly to contain the pandemic in this region. Also, capacity to test for COVID-19 is vary in different countries. According to Worldometer, Singapore has conducted 16,203 tests per million people. Thailand has conducted 2,043 tests per million people, while Myanmar has only conducted about 85 tests per million people. Thus, at least 10,000 of people living in Southeast Asia might have slipped out from testing process. Despite the low testing rate, Thailand is anticipating for the nationwide lockdown measure and state of emergency to be loosened or even lifted, especially in the no-risk provinces. It is simply because we cannot bear this unprecedented economic crisis any longer. More and more Thais are saying that COVID-19 is way less fearful than not being able to feed themselves and their loved ones, literally. And no, we don't want to see any more suicide cases on the news. Dr. Thosapon Serilak, chair of Pheu Thai Opposition Party's COVID-19 Center, suggested 8 ways for Thai government to loosen up all measures being imposed right now. They include 1. Keep on banning international flights in order to not bring in possible new cases from abroad. Thai people who want to come back to Thailand must be helped and brought back as soon as possible. 2. Screening people traveling across provinces is still vital. Those who travel from high-risk provinces must be quarantined. 3. Speed up testing process as well as finding those who are immune throughout the country. 4. Raise more awareness about COVID-19 and knowledge about how to take care of themselves and community for both government officials and civilian. 5. Strengthen capability for public health sector. Hospitals should not face shortage of medicine, medical supplies and equipment, or not having enough ICU rooms, examination rooms, patient beds and rooms. 6. Get other sectors ready to reopen. For example, businesses, schools, public spaces, and retirement homes. Those places must be equipped with screening points, proper restrooms, and enough spaces to avoid overcrowding condition. 7. Prioritizing which public and private business should be reopened first. This must be done according to the severity of COVID-19 infection rate in each province and community. And 8. Thai government must impose effective measure as main guide lockdown, both nationally and provincially, depending on the preparedness of disease control and economy of each province. Most importantly, the 5,000 baht subsidy must be in the hands of everyone before lifting the lockdown. And when that happens, all of the normal ways of life and what we're used to will change forever. In order to keep the infection rate as low as possible while waiting for COVID-19 vaccine, keeping our journey commuting between home and workplace safe is key to that. Here are the 9 models that former Transportation Minister Chanchat Sittipan has come up with. 1. Going to work at different time between 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. if possible. Then 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. can be the option for us to go home at different time. This might be tough for parents with kids. School will play a big role in helping parents to find solutions. 2. Adjusting public transportation schedule to coordinate with the new working schedule of the public. 3. Work from home, should be taken seriously by employers. Employees should be encouraged to do so if their jobs allow them to. 4. Free bus for all. Passenger limitation must be applied. 2,000 more buses should be added to the system. Government should hire those bus companies which don't have customer during this recovery time to be running and serving the public. There will be 5,000 free buses in total. And because it's free, no one needs to come in contact with cash at all. 5. Free parking lot in government official and private places in Bangkok outskirts areas to allow more people taking free public transportation into downtown. 6. Implementing more bus lanes on main roads to support more buses that will be running to serve people. It's time for private cars to give up some space for these vehicles that carry more passengers in one trip. 7. Encouraging schools to have their school buses so parents don't need to drive their kids to school as much. Last but not least, 8. More tax deduction policy by the government should be imposed to support those companies that comply with this policy above. This is What to Know by Voice Online. I'm Joe Sholowit reporting. Please click like, share, and subscribe. And leave me your comments below. See you next time.